Hi Shed Hackers, don't forget it's free to subscribe. Hi Jake, what are we doing in the shed today?
Today we'll be making a wooden version of this truck.
A wooden version of that truck?
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be complicated.
I guess, especially making the mechanism so you can take the trailer off.
Yes.
Like that.
And you're going to make one that size?
No, it's going to be slightly bigger. Oh. So I think it will be about that long, you know.
About that long?
Pretty long. And
about a metre long?
About that high.
Well, I look forward to this.
Yeah.
And have we made one yet?
Yeah, we have actually.
Ah, let's have a look then. So Jake, you've made one already for the viewers, have you?
Yes.
And this is it?
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
And I think it's about 4 feet long. As you can see, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
so it's about
right.
4 feet long, you know.
Yeah. Well,
pretty big.
If you've done so well, I mean, you're 12, so to have made this, and we'll show the viewers how to make each part bit by bit.
Yeah.
But we're not going to take too long over it, so these clips are going to be quite short. And there's some special features. I mean, that's a car we've made with Ellie, haven't we? Or Ellie's made it. So what are the special features we're going to show them how to include? The
special features are, as you can see, there's a little man.
Oh, that's good.
Although we may not show it in the video, we may do a separate video later on about how to make that.
Oh, that's really good.
And then look, those seats fold down.
Yes.
And just like the real version, you can unclip it.
Oh, very neat.
Like that. Oh, just running that man over.
Christ, oh, you've crushed a man. Oh, no.
Oh.
There's a lot going on here. I can see there's an awful lot to think about here.
Yeah.
What a piece of kit.
And if I bring this over, you can kind of see over here.
Oh man, it's getting maybe more crushed. Oh, poor chap, he looks a bit wooden.
Yeah, so if you look over here, you can see I've got a number plate. Oh, I'm missing the R though.
Oh.
I'm going to have to remake that. But yeah.
Yeah, that's really nice. Do they light up, those lights?
No, they don't.
Okay.
But that might be an improvement for the future.
It really is.
But the key thing is whenever you make any project, just have a whale of a time.
Oh, well done, yes. Okay. Shed hacks. Okay, Jake. And to make this large lorry, what tools are we going to need?
Well, we can make it out of fairly simple tools, as you can see. We've got a mallet, a couple of chisels, tenon saw, rasp, a couple of files, hacksaw to cut the studding. This studding's a little bigger, but doesn't really matter what size.
And that's for what part of the lorry?
That's for the axles.
Oh, yes, yes, of course. Let me just go back past your t-shirt. There's
that
the
part
axles.
there. On here, I think I've got 4mm axles, which they should be plenty strong enough.
Good, okay. And back to the tools. So, junior hacksaw, and what's that there?
Tri-square, doesn't need to be big or small.
And that's for checking and testing the corners of square, yes?
Yeah, as long as one edge is straight.
Yeah, and that's a
adjustable tri-square, so you can tighten it.
I often see those,
and then
quite
loosen
handy.
it.
So that's the transferring angles, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, great. And we have this blue thing. What's this blue thing?
This is a small block plane. You can use a normal plane, of course.
Nice.
And here's our model.
Oh, of course, have your model, guys. Obviously, that's a toy model.
Yeah. It's always good to have some sort of model or plan.
I think you would. We did do a drawing for this, Shed Hackers, but actually, for some reason, we've mislaid it. Yeah. So, I'm sorry about that, but you can get an idea from the making of the toy clips, how large and how we've made each part. Okay, so these are these black things.
These are small G-clamps.
Okay, and this here?
A pair of ball nose pliers.
Brilliant.
Doesn't really matter how big they are.
Okay, and
a drill.
Of course, and that's got a posi drive or Phillips head, yeah?
And then of course you will need a couple of drill bits to make the holes for the hinges and axles and stuff. But here we've got a couple of old hinges and some screws.
Okay, and the wheels we ordered.
Here, this is one of the wheels that we ordered offline. But we did make the rear wheels.
Oh, we turned those on the
Yes.
lathe, didn't we? Which, of course, Shedhacks, you may not have a lathe, but, you know, if you can turn things on your own lathe, that'd be brilliant. You can even make a very simple lathe if you go on YouTube that will show you how to make one using an electric drill.
Yeah.
There's a piece of lathe work we've done a bit of work we've practiced on, and this
ruler,
a ruler, of course, yes,
pencil, acrylic.
yes, acrylic. Now, some people call it perspex, that's the trade name, but this is acrylic. You can get samples of all different colours, and if you carefully select it online, it's not expensive at all. And then the main body of the truck or lorry is made using this.
Well, it's actually made using pine wood.
Oh yes, I think you're right.
Yes.
Or Douglas
But
fir, yes.
quite a bit of it is also made out of plywood.
And I can see the layers of material there. They're the plies, actually.
Yeah.
Each layer is called a ply, so it's called plywood. Very good. And what's this piece of cork?
So this piece of cork is a sanding block and some sandpaper.
Sandpaper. Or glass paper it's called,
Yeah.
because it's made from glass. And what's the 100 mean?
That 100 means there's 100 pieces of grit in every, I think, centimetre square.
Yeah, I think you're right, it is. Yeah, it is.
So in 1 centimetre by 1 centimetre square, there's 100 pieces of grit.
So the more particles, the finer and the better the finish, I suppose.
Yes.
Okay, so they're the range of tools, guys.
We might have missed out one or two, but those are most of the tools you'll be using.
I think that's a really good start for everyone.
Oh, and a cup of tea.
And of course, lots of tea. Right, good. Well, I'm really looking forward to this project. And I know we've got that one we showed them, but if they look at the clips, guys, really perhaps have a go at this. Jake's really enjoyed it. There's a couple of features on it we show you as you go through. And I think after this clip, we're going to be showing you a few other things you can make. And we're going upscale a bit to high tech. And what are we going to be making?
So we're going to make an action camera mount.
An action camera mount.
For a bike.
Really? And that's 3D printed using a 2D design software and some 3D actually machining. Okay, brilliant. So it's a bit upmarket, a bit high tech, and that will be coming up in the next couple of weeks. So look forward to that. And of course, we've also got the making of the Mustang.
Yeah, so look forward to that.
You can see here, it really is quite a bit of kit. Okay, that's not finished quite yet, but you know, and the wheels need to be attached. Right, any other points, Jake, do you think?
I don't think so.
Well, I'm really pleased. Oh, poor little chap there. He looks still a little bit wooden. What an uninteresting character.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, Jake, look forward to it all. Going back to the large lorry project, we've got the chassis made with the struts or the chassis members here. We've made it in 2 parts, cut out for the front wheels, cut a mortise and tenon or housing joint, I suppose it is, for the front grille. We put some hinges on, hinges there, little rebate, can you see, cut out there for the hinges. So it fits like that. So that fits in there like that, guys. Jake's been working hard on this, hasn't he, Jake?
Yeah.
Which bit's been hard, Jake, this last bit?
It's been mainly getting that dowel there to line up with that hole and to be attached onto this.
Now, this is interesting. Watch this. The idea is that the tractor part, which is what it's called, the front of the lorry, the driving part, tractor part, is hinged, and they are in real life. The whole thing comes forward. That goes there. So we're going to glue that so it goes like that eventually. Okay. Squeaky hinge, Jake.
Yeah.
Oh, was that my knees? Okay. Come back to you later, Shedhacks.
So I'm just going to slot this piece of wood in and dry fit it. Always dry fit something before you glue it, because once you've glued it, it's a bit of a mess if you do screw it
Well, I
up.
think it looks really good, Jake, actually. And the cab moves forward, doesn't it, on those hinges there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cab moves forward like... Oh, well, I can't get it out now.
Yeah, look,
Yeah,
the cab
like that.
hinges forward.
Of course, I still need to.
Come back. Are they the lorry wheels are turning on the
Yeah,
back?
they're gonna be the rear ones for the trailer.
Oh, they're looking good so far, aren't they?
Mhm.
And you've got two there. You're turning together
Yeah.
for the rear wheels. Do you want to just do the sounding? Show the
Okay.
viewers.
Hi, shed hackers. Make sure you wear PPE.
That's good. Hi Jake, how's it going?
Yeah, it's going well. I've got most of the lorry put together now. Well, kind of put together. As you can see, this is going to be like this, I don't know, tray sort of thing, like on the model there. And then that's going to be like a little spacer. This will be like a little spacer, so that can go in there like that. And then that will come up and it'll be flush.
Do you know that's a
With
really
those
splendid job. And the wheels, I can see.
as well.
Yes, and that part detaches at the moment, does it? The
Yeah.
wheels. Let's lift that up. So there you go, shed hackers. That's how you can make. We've turned the wheels on the lathe, you can see.
Yeah.
Well, Jake has anyway. He's also threaded the end of the axle. Show them the threaded end.
Well, on this one I have. On the other one it's a bit of sudding.
Oh no, okay, so that's threaded bar. Okay, I think that's excellent, Jake, and it's looking really professional. Okay,
Yeah.
and I like the hood for the glass at the front.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the, oh yes, in the front looks realistic.
Yeah.
That's really good, Jake. Are you pleased with it?
Yeah.
Anything you'd sort of say, suggestions on how to improve things?
When you're making this part here, if you're gonna do something like this, I would screw it all together. So, let's say a kid gets on this or sits on it, they can, you know.
Hi, Jake. Any suggestions on how you can improve it then?
Yeah. So, with this little attachment part, I would recommend having it all screwed together through the bottom. So if a kid sits on it or anything like that and it breaks, then you can just unscrew it and make a new one.
Yes, I understand. So you can detach it all again.
Yeah.
As we had to do, didn't we?
And it also makes it so if you want to make maybe a longer one, you can have this as your template.
No, that's great. No other improvements? We haven't finished it yet, have we?
No.
And here's Ellie's Mustang still on the making. Yeah. Okay then, Jake, well done. I think you've done really well. And the bulk of it, pretty well all of it, you've done on your own. So I think that's great. And the hood still goes forward.
Yeah.
Or the tractor part. Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh.
That's great. That's great. Okay.
Alright, I've cut these little spacers down so I can glue them onto here.
That looks neat. Very neat.
And then I can have this piece of plywood that goes on top like that.
And you're going to screw that down, yeah?
Yeah.
Really well done. Alright, let's see what's going on in the shed today. And what is Jake, here he is.
Yeah.
How's that going? That large lorry, low loader they call them, don't they?
Yeah. Well, it's going alright. It's almost finished.
Brilliant. Oh yes, very good. And there's Ellie's Mustang in the background. We'll go back to that. Pull it forward so I can see the back of the vehicle. And that clips, okay, that hooks up there.
Yeah.
Very clever. Yes, and you've
Got a
put
number
some rear
plate?
lights and a number plate.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. And what plastic did you use for that?
I used just standard acrylic
Yes,
plastic.
brilliant. And we laser cut those, didn't we?
Yeah.
Could be carefully made, of course. That's been glued on with an epoxy resin. Now, coming around to the front here, talk to me a little bit about the tractor unit and how it lifts up and things.
So with the tractor unit, you can lift the front up just like that.
Excellent, I like it.
So like I may add an engine here or something like that.
Yeah, like a real
Yeah.
lorry, yes. And that front piece there, just pop that on so the viewers, we're not sure about this, viewers, but we might trim that up.
It
so
is
can
meant
move.
to fit in there.
I actually think it does improve the
but
look.
you can't really lift the cab up forward.
Well,
so
we'll trim it. We'll trim it to
Yeah.
fit. And what could you put on that part there in the middle? I was talking to you about
maybe
another car.
the Mustang or
Yeah, possibly. May look out of scale a bit.
VW, that Ellie made.
Yes, that would look good. Yeah. Yeah,
As you can see, it's almost to scale. Really.
yeah, that looks brilliant like that. That's a couple of feet long. That's quite a big project. That's taken you, what, a couple of weeks doing that
Yeah.
in this lockdown period, but it's all over, hopefully now. Okay, and I can hear a noise in the background. What's that noise?
Yeah, that's the 3D printer.
Okay, so we're going to get back to this, and we're going to be showing you a little bit of 3D printing a bit later. Okay,
Yeah.
well done. Excellent. I like it. Very good. And you're happy with it, Jake, are you?
Yeah, and
Okay.
I think it's about 2 feet long.
Oh, very funny, yes. Okay, well done, Shedhackers. Hope you enjoy the clips on this one. Perhaps you can make one at home. Just show them how it unclips there.
So you just lift it up.
And it slides backwards.
Yeah.
Very clever. Okay. See you later, Shed.